Hi Aries, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jamie, with Lost Boy. Gonna be doing another reading for y'all. This is for my Aries that have Aries anywhere in their birth chart. Cross watchers, of course, you are welcome. Flip the roles as you see fit. And everybody out there, only take the messages that resonate and drop the messages that do not. I do channel multiple different messages throughout the reading, so I do encourage you all to stay until the end. I do want to say thank you to everybody out there who has supported the channel. It really does mean the world to me. It allows this channel to grow, and it gets these messages out there to others who need it. And if anybody out there is interested in booking a private reading with me, all of that information is down below in the description box. Alrighty, universe, what is going on with Aries? What is going on with Aries? What's going on in their energy that they might be unaware of? And what is it that you'd like them to know, universe? What is going on with Aries? We have the Queen of Wands. Saggy got the same card too. I feel like you guys have just turned your back on something here. You did. You are very grounded too, because like her throne is made out of roots. So something here about you mastering your grounding techniques, right? Keeping your feet firmly planted in reality. But also dedicated to growing and nurturing something, right? Whether within you or whether something that you're working on here. We do have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right? So this tells me that you guys could probably even be secretly working on something here that brings you some kind of wish fulfillment, some kind of happiness here, something that you've been desiring, right? The reality or the life that you want. You've been planting roots in order to achieve that here. And for some of you, Aries, and that means even you unfortunately have had to turn your back on some energies, right, that weren't in your best interest, right? Energies and people that weren't in your best interest, because not everybody is meant to make it where you're going, Aries. Tell me more. Okay. Ace of Cups and the Seven of Wands. You defeated the enemy here. You defeated the enemy. Wheel of Fortune would have been next. And the Moon card here. You defeated the enemy here. You defeated the enemy. Which is allowing you to change your luck. Which is allowing you to change your circumstances here. Right? But it's also causing you to be grounded in reality. There was also something here about there were some illusions. There were some illusions here that were not meshing with you. Maybe that's why you turned your back, because there was too many lies, too many different illusions here, right? And that's maybe why you defeated the enemy. Because something here about your truth, about your honesty, with the Ace of Cups. Alright, it's all about your self-love. It's about you. You are your own Prince Charming, right? Because you can see the Knight of Cups here on the Ace of Cup card. So it's like you have had to go and save yourself, because you knew that nobody else is going to come and save you, right? And if you wanted your dreams to come true, you had to do that work. But you stood your position, you stood your ground here, and you defeated the enemy. Because you know who you are, because you love yourself, because you value yourself. Tell me more, please. Four of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Star card would have been next, and at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Yes. Sorry, not the Star card. This is the Empress card. Excuse me. I saw the star there, and I just got a little excited, right? But either way, it's still that same energy, right? Because you are evolving. You're becoming the Empress here. You are birthing a new life here, right? And it's not easy. It hasn't been easy, because you've had to weather your own battles. You've had to weather the storm here. But you know the life that you're creating is going to be worth it once you give birth to it. And you are in the process of doing that. And you've had to work on this alone, right? Because this is the Three of Pentacles, but we have the backside, right? This is the people working together, but this is you, right? It's like, no, I'm gonna do this myself. Something here about your stability, your foundation, your roots here with the Four of Wands, right? This could even be a celebration. Like, you could be celebrating some kind of milestone or some kind of accomplishment that you just surpassed. For some of you, this could even be like moving out and getting your own place for some of you. Maybe you guys just finally bought your own home by yourself, right? Maybe you thought you've had to, do it with a partner or whatever, but you were finally able to do it for yourself. Whatever this was, whatever the stability is, whether it's a home, whether it's something physical, or whether it's something internal, right? It's something that you had to do on yourself here. And with the Six of Pentacles, this is about restoring some kind of balance when it comes to stability. I feel like for some of you, you guys were giving too much, right? And that's probably why you turned your back. Because the more you give people, the more they're going to keep asking, right? And then you were left depleted of whatever it was. And you're like, wait, if I'm trying to make my goals and my dreams come true, I really need to take stock at who's asking me for assistance, right? And who's not replenishing that, right? Because our energy should be treated like a bank account, right? If we keep giving our energy out and we're not receiving anything back, right, our bank account's going to be negative. Something here about that not being the case anymore, right? You've been taking good stock at your energetic bank account. Tell me more for Aries. Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. We have the backside of the Devil here, so you definitely had the strength and the courage to overcome something here that was toxic. There was definitely some kind of negative energies here that were asking you for way too much here. They could have been very demanding, they could have been very angry, they could have been very controlled by their emotions, right? Throwing pity parties, right? Making you feel guilty. But there is a shock here. There is a shock. Right? That false foundation is crumbling apart because now you are on your own here with the Nine of Pentacles, right? And you have victory and success here, right? Because you walked away. You walked away towards your happiness, right? Because you were divinely guided by the High Priestess. You followed your intuition. And you're up here as the King of Wands, right? Because you're embracing your masculine and your feminine side. You are in complete yin and yang, right? Because you decided to love on yourself. And this person's being left out in the cold here with this Five of Pentacles, right? Because what they did something that they weren't supposed to do. They were trying to take something that wasn't theirs. They were not in the right frequency. That's why they need to go within. That's why the Hermit's Lantern is right here. And like I said, you blocked the enemy here. And now this enemy is just sitting here like, what am I going to do with all of these responsibilities? Well, they should take care of them, right, Aries? That's what you're saying. Well, those are your responsibilities, so go take care of them, right? That's not my problem anymore. This is communication. This is swift, quick communication. This is the truth. This is honesty. Right? This is you saying, hey, listen, you know what? You don't help me at all, so why am I going to continue to help you? Right? This is like somebody here who prioritizes everybody and everything else above you, and then when shit hits the fan, oh, let me just go to Aries. Aries will always get me. They always say yes. But Aries caught on, and Aries is like, nah, I'm out. I'm out. You spoke your truth here. You spoke your truth here. Even though it was difficult. Even though you might have had a little bit of affection, a little bit of care for this person, right? Because that's what toxic people do, right? They feed off our emotions. Tell me more, please, for Aries. The Emperor. The Emperor. We have the backside of the Two of Swords here. This is you admitting the truth to yourself, seeing things clear as day, can no longer be denied. It's right there in your face, right? Here we go with the Two of Cups. You guys could be realigning yourself with the new soulmate situation, or realigning with the new soul tribe after eliminating yourself from those toxic energies. But for others of you, whatever this Two of Cups says, I really do feel like it's a strengthened connection between you and Source. Co-creating with Source, working with Source, right? Even though you have been working on this stability alone, you were never really alone, because the universe was with you, and you knew that, and you confidently embraced that. That's what gave you the courage to break free from the situation. It helped you see through the illusion that you needed this individual, or that you needed this thing, because you didn't. All you need is the universe. This is you bossing up, right? And again, turning your back, right? You're keeping in stock on your domain, right? You're taking care of your fortress. You're taking care of your empire. If this reading resonates with you so far, Aries, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you guys can be notified next time I upload. I usually upload every single week for every single sign. Alrighty, universe, help me clarify this reading. Although I don't really think that we need much clarification, because this is like a very, very straightforward reading. But while we're at it, we'll clarify this Ace of Cups. I have the Star card, and then I have the Emperor in the reverse, right? So it's like your wishes and your dreams are coming true here, because you got rid of some kind of somebody here who was leading you astray, because the Emperor in the reverse is somebody here who does not lead people in the right direction, right? It's a selfish person here. So whatever you've been asking for, right, this is why the universe is stepping in. Because the Star card is the universal intervention. Because you decided to give that energy to yourself instead of giving it to this person or this thing, whatever it is, right? Whatever that toxic thing was. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. The Emperor in the reverse is somebody who's very controlling. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You stood your ground against somebody here who was very codependent. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, that's somebody who's very swayed by their emotions, right? They can't communicate the truth. They're not honest. They lack integrity. Their emotions are all over the place. They're quick to react. I feel like you just wanted to protect your peace now at this point. That could be what this Four of Wands is, protecting your peace from energies that like react, lash out, right? Can't control themselves, has to be their way or the highway, right? Even though it has nothing to do with them, it's your life, right? Tell me about the Four of Wands. The Three of Cups and the Two of Swords in the reverse. Again, this is you celebrating. This is you rejoicing because you see the truth, right? And because you do that, your foundation is more stable than what it's ever been. This is you like celebrating with the universe, right? There's going to be a very big celebratory event happening for you, right? For those of you who have left or are in the process of leaving this energy behind, right? There is going to be a moment here of celebration, right? You don't have to hold back as much. You can finally open up. You don't have to be so tense, right? You don't have to be in fight mode anymore with this Seven of Wands, because you defeated the enemy already. It's like a weight is being lifted off of you. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, Six of Swords in the reverse, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Swords, and Justice in the reverse. That's what this was. For others of you, right? This is like somebody here who was supposed to do something with you, but they didn't. So you had to do it alone. This is like a separate message. You have to do it alone. And that's why this person was toxic, right? It's like they make all these plans. This has to do something with work. It's like there was like a work project here that maybe somebody took credit for that they shouldn't have, because they didn't put any work or effort, even though they said they were going to, but they wanted to receive the credit here. And they can't move on from that because maybe you decided to not put their name on the project, right? Whatever it was. You didn't want them to get credit for something that you did. They didn't fucking work for it. I'm sorry for my language, but they didn't. So why are they upset that they didn't get credit for something that they didn't like? People really are delusional nowadays. They really thought, Aries, that you were just this pushover, right? That you were just gonna put their name on whatever this work project, school project, whatever, right? Whatever it is, right? Or they were trying to have accolades for something that they never even did, that you did. They were trying to take your glory away from you. But you didn't allow that to happen. That's why this balance is here, because somebody was taking more than what they were giving. Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, Queen of Wands, Strength, the Hierophant. Yeah. You guys are going down a new journey. You're taking a leap of faith here because your stability has been restored, right? People see your hard work and effort. Your hard work speaks for itself. It speaks volumes. It cannot be taken away from you. Cannot. And here you are again with the Queen of Wands, right? Showing up. Standing up in your power. Standing up in your brilliance, in your beauty, right? Having strength, right? Not wavering from your position here. And again, being dedicated to your faith. With this Hierophant card. Your faith is what gotten you through this. And maybe some people mocked you for your faith. Joke's on them. Tell me about the Emperor card, please. The Knight of Cups. This Six of Pentacles isn't for you. It isn't for you, right? It's not. Because you're turning your back on that, right? I feel like this person's gonna make another round back. They are. And be like, oh, did you hear what has happened to me? Aries doesn't care. You did it to yourself. That's what I'm hearing Aries say. Sorry, you did this to yourself. Like, there is no absolution here from me. There is no absolution from Aries. Aries has left this building, whatever this is, right? It's like you're not even there, right? You're not even there. Your spirit's not even there. It's like, even if you are still at work with this person, like the moment they show up, it's like you astral project out of there, like, okay, like, I'm not even really here. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's walking away from a conflict that's no longer feeding into this person's whatever, into their version of reality, right? We're gonna go with that. You're no longer buying into it, you're no longer feeding into it, you're no longer giving it the energy, right? This person's being left depleted, and maybe now they're also gonna have to pay something back. Because they took it under false pretenses here. With this Knight of Cups, though, I'm not liking this energy. I don't know if it's like somebody wanting to come back in and apologize now, but you know, Knight's a very immature energy to me. I don't take that seriously, especially if somebody here is not taking accountability, because it still looks like they're gonna apologize, but then ask you for something too at the same time. So it's like, all right, so you haven't learned your lesson. But that is what I have for y'all, Aries. I'm sending you all lots of love and light. Keep doing what you're doing, right? The universe fully supports you, right? You are working on generational wealth. You are building a surplus here, right? A surplus that cannot be touched. Your energy is unmatched at this time. And this person's getting exactly what they gave. Nothing. And that is what I have for y'all, Aries. I'll see y'all next week. Ciao.